I first met Kellie when I interviewed for the PhD program in speech. She was my final interview and offered me a teaching assistantship. She had put together a great team of teaching assistants, and we were all the beneficiaries of her excellent leadership. Her administrative capacities were marked by precise organization, helping us with that work, our course loads, and life balance. She had great empathy and a willingness to get to know us personally and guide us in our future. I think we've all become better public speakers because of her example. She's clear and concise, and we all observe her pacing, articulation, timing, and fluency. Our meetings only went 1 hour because she respected our schedules and our family commitments. She's an excellent decision maker. When I applied for assistant director of the Dial Center, she said my future lies with international studies and overseas travel. Was she right? In the next 15 years, I traveled around the world 8 times to Malaysia, Nepal, Guatemala, Thailand, Singapore, Cambodia, and Tunisia. She supported all my grant applications with letters, references, even budgeting information, especially the Fulbright application to Malaysia and finding people to cover my courses. What an incredible experience. Her support of my faculty study abroad grant to Tunisia in 2017 had me meeting the president in the palace, one of the most beautiful spots on earth. To show my appreciation, during my 2003 research trip to Malaysia, I brought her a ruby bracelet from Pokong Jewelry, one of the finest shops in Asia. Of course, to give it to her, I had to buy a jade bracelet for Sargent. But after a few glasses of wine, we were happy, as you can see. We would meet frequently at the Lawton Child's Dinner, or arranging for a speech by Richard Farkas, a potential donor, at Trey and Christina's wedding, or just taking photos for the website. Kellie was a frequent visitor to the Casa de Kellerman, and she and Sargent bonded together early on.
Kellie, congratulations on your retirement. We are very happy for you, and we know you're going to enjoy every second of it.
As a leader, she was very generous, whether tipping me $5 at a performance at Tasty Buddha restaurant or with our semester and end-of-the-year parties. She always included the teaching assistants and part-timers, and that helped the Dial Center bond together and become a top-performing group. She treated us equally, with merit pay for all and caring, individualized relationships. Of course, her work with UF Speech and Debate brought us several national forensic tournaments and the most brilliant students in the country, which upholds the highest standards of academia.
The code is UF Speech and Debate #1.
For her work in and out of the office, Kellie has received a number of awards and recognition, which makes us very proud. She has mentored all of us, past and present. And she picked up Dylan for an assistantship, and he would visit our gang in the office when he returned to visit with us.
Hi, Kellie. Dylan here, wishing you a happy retirement. Obviously, we've all benefited from your tremendous leadership in the Dial Center over the years. You've been an awesome role model to not just students in your classes, but students on the forensic teams, as well as the teaching assistants that have worked for you. On a personal note, you're still the best boss I've ever had, but also you played a huge role in raising me since the time I was a kid. So I just want to say thank you and congrats. We'd love to celebrate with you in person when things get back to normal. So with that, please think about visiting us in sunny California. We're waiting for you. All right, congrats, Kellie.
She asked me to be a part of a panel to commemorate the life of our dear Professor Don Williams at SSCA. Sargent and I had 3 days with her, including 2 10-hour car rides, where we got to know more about her, even though we had already worked for her for 20 years. Of course, she's not perfect. How did you break your arm? Oh, walking down the sidewalk, I stepped on a crack. But she was a great supporter of the Kebab House, and we attended the President's receptions and our final Christmas party at Lisa's house in High Springs. In appreciation for her guidance and love, I gave her a beautiful Royal Selangor pewter beer tankard with gold filigree and the inscription, "To Kellie, with love, the Kellermans." We all owe Kellie a lot, and this was her reward for helping this handsome young man turn into a good public speaker, a true professional, and FCA Teacher of the Year, all thanks to her support and guidance. And we wish her the best in administrative retirement.